Anastasia recently fled from occupied Kherson, where she was born and raised, and she joins us now from Odessa. For her safety and security, we're not using her last name, nor are we going to discuss her family. Anastasia, thank you for being brave enough to talk to us today. I want to start by asking you about the day where 5 Russian officers came into the apartment that you lived in with your boyfriend. They took your phones, they looked through your phone and saw that you'd written things on social media that were negative about Russia. And they asked if you were a reporter. What was that day like and how frightened were you?
Yeah, it was just a normal day, and there was a moment when we heard that someone started to knock on all the doors in our 5-floor house, and we didn't even realize that we can be the ones they were looking for. The reason was actually the CCTV camera on our balcony, and they wanted to find to whom it belongs to and why it is there. So they came to our apartment and they first asked for our documents and why we needed that camera, and then they wanted to see our phones. We were very afraid because, uh, first of all, we know that they kidnap people here. They can kill some people, and they can also even do something terrible with the women, like raping, etc. First of all, I wrote a message to my brother about what is going on and to my HR to let her know that if I don't appear, why it happens. I didn't want to let my parents know about it because I didn't want them to stress at that moment. And then, they came into our apartment and they started to look for something forbidden, like weapons. I don't know. Maybe they thought we are some kind of secret agents uh, following them from the camera. And then they started to ask about what they found in our phones. I erased all the photos and videos since the beginning of war from my phone and from the bin. And actually, they started to read all the conversations with other people, and they started to question me if I'm a journalist, who I am, etc. They didn't believe that we attended the manifestations for free. They asked us
Yes.
like 3 times, "Are you sure nobody paid you?" We said no, and they said, "We don't believe you just did on your personal initiative." That's how they are. They really don't believe it's possible. And then in the end, they were just not happy about all the hate for Russians in my phone, and they decided to give me a new life. So they erased completely all in my iPhone. They asked for the password from my Apple ID and formatted it. So when you open it, you just see, like, for the first time when you buy a phone, you see hello in different languages. And from my boyfriend, they saw that he wrote to someone in social media like Slava Ukraini, which is glory to Ukraine. And one soldier says, "Why you do this? Are you Nazi?" Also. Um, then he
Anastasia,
just said, "Yeah,
I'm going to interrupt you because I want to
okay,
talk to you about fleeing. I know it was frightening there, and you
okay,
said one of them was playing with his gun. One was not too bad with you, but one was quite threatening. You can explain to me, but I believe they left, and you were so frightened that you and your boyfriend packed up and you went to stay with a family member and you hid for a week, and you didn't use your
yes."
phones because you were afraid of being tracked. Just
Yes,
explain.
after they left our home, they called us back in 1 hour and said we should go to their office the next day, and
Right.
we decided to escape. So we were hiding like for 1 week. I don't even know the address where we were. So after 1 week, we could find a way how to uh, fled from Kherson. It was very, very frightening. We took uh, very basic things with us, and every time when we passed the Russian blockpost, it was really, I don't know, my heart was just bleeding because every time I thought it's our
I
last minutes.
understand.
Yeah, and you
What
know we have
what did you
Russian flags everywhere in Kherson.
I know, I was going to ask you about that. Anastasia, what did you think would happen as you described it? Your heart was ready to explode because you were terrified that you were going to be caught. What did you think
Mhm.
would happen if you were found by the soldiers?
Um, I thought I thought we would be shot or kidnapped. And before leaving Kherson, I was thinking about what I would do if I find myself somewhere in Siberia or the Eastern Russia, because that's what they do now with the people who don't like Russian politics, for example. And I was thinking, I was like building a plan where I would go, how I would speak to people in order to leave Russia.
I know, and you were studying abroad. You were living a life. Until this happened, you were happy living with your
Yes.
boyfriend. I know. We've got pictures of you at one of the protests after the Russian troops arrived, and it's with your friends. And I
Mhm.
know you still have friends and people that you're very close to that are still in Kherson. I have about a minute left, Anastasia. How are they doing? And what do you want people that are watching this to understand about what Ukrainians are going through?
What we are going through, I before I had friends from Syria and Afghanistan who told me about how they fled their countries, and I really couldn't understand the feelings that they had at that moment, even though they told me about all of this. But when I felt this on my own skin, I realized that even Ukrainians who are now abroad and who didn't hear all the explosions since the beginning of the war, they will never understand how it is. Every moment is like, you know, you when you are in the amusement park, you are on the most dangerous, let's say, attraction, and you go up. You know, now you will
I
fall,
know. The
and
drop.
when you're on the top, yeah, on the top, you feel how you feel. That's exactly how we feel every day.